loose at one point and bounced off one of our buddies' heads and had a little cut on his head, so we had to stop and bandage it up. Years and years later, I was looking back on that because I was climbing a mountain in the Sierra Nevadas down in California. It was very snowy. We were at about 9,000 feet elevation, and we were carrying very heavy packs. And a young Marine in front of me, I was an infantry officer, and infantry are named for infant soldier, young soldier. Most of them are only a few years older than the Boy Scouts. They're 18, 19 years old. And one of them, as he was climbing with his very heavy pack in front of me, he fell. He cut his head a little bit, and you could see some snow had gone inside his parka, and you could imagine just how cold he was. And I immediately thought again of climbing Eagle Cap in the Wallowas when I was a Boy Scout. But what really struck me, and that night I went up to see him at his campfire, and he had been a Boy Scout, but he looked over his shoulder as he picked himself up, and he just said, "Watch out for the ice." He didn't complain about it. He didn't say, "Oh gosh, I've got snow inside my parka and now I'm cold." He didn't complain about cutting his head. He just looked over his shoulder to his buddies and said, "Watch out for the ice," and he kept right on going up the hill. And it was a reminder that the character you build in the Boy Scouts, that same character is what will carry you forward into life's troubles. Sometimes they'll look like almost the exact same problem to you. Other times they'll be very different problems. But the character you build in the Boy Scouts, the adventures, as you put it, very rightly you put it, those adventures stick with you. And you remember which of your buddies were cheerful, which were making a joke of things when it was a hard climb up a mountain, which one helped another boy with his backpack because it's a tough slog getting up the mountain. It's all that kind of experience that the Boy Scouts can give you that will pay off in the years ahead. And those adventures stay with you. And we still laugh about it when some of us get together. Matter of fact, I've got right here, I was in Troop 147, and this is the neckerchiefs that we wore. And I've kept that thing with me over all these many years as I wandered around the world to remind me of the very thing that your question asked about. Thanks very much for asking that.